but I'm pretty sure you all can agree with me. First video you had injured. So we're in our problem keep playing until guess what? I'm back on the live stream spree.
What? I mean, Buns, are you gonna live stream tonight?
Oh, Madden Mobile. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, like it will let me stream for like 30 seconds, and then it will say like there's like something wrong with it, and then it will just end it automatically.
Well,
this is like the third or fourth straight, or I guess, for like 3 or 4 days. Oh, what the? Oh, that hurdle though. I don't know, right now, for the PS4, it's saying the internet connection is insignificant, so it might end it automatically. It's because I'm streaming and talking to you guys on a internet using, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I think it's because I'm in the call with you guys. Yeah, I think it's because I'm in the call with you guys. Instead of like doing if you've already watched my video yesterday, that's pretty much. if you do watch it, I got pretty ticked off because
I was busy. I was
yeah, but I got pretty ticked off because we had so many chances to just score the game-winning touchdown. A.J. McCarron would have these crappy throws, so we would end up having to punt it, or it would be a pick. Literally, he had 3 picks. One of them wasn't his fault, because one of them bounced off of DJ Yeldon's helmet. But literally, 2 picks were because he couldn't throw. It doesn't help that the defense just completely gave up the game. And we have pretty much the number 1 defense. Oh, hello. Where did... I think Blade left.
Blade said what happened. Are you okay?
Goodness freaking gracious. Oh my god. Wait, Blade.
I could have had
Because you're part of my notification squad, did you see my stream when it was over? I know you weren't. Okay. Okay, so Blake. I know you weren't in this. I know you weren't in the stream yesterday, but did you like see, or did you watch it like as a video? Oh, you're in the stream right now. I meant yesterday. You watched it? Yeah. Yesterday I got really ticked off because A.J. McCarron, he had so many chances to win the game and he couldn't. Oh crap, that's good. Oh no, freaking Markham. God. Players are getting injured now. What? Yeah? Honestly, I don't get why all my good players are just getting injured, like, now. Literally. TJ Yeldon got injured last game. I think with a freaking dislocated shoulder, too. And now Telvin Smith in this game got injured with a dislocated shoulder. Because they play for the Jaguars. Is that why? It's because the Jaguars are a freaking laughing stock. And he's like, I don't want to play for this team. I might as well get injured. Even though they're 5-1, might as well get injured. Guys, I know the best way to get views on your video for Madden Mobile. If you put, oh my god, there is no way. No. Please be on defense. There is no way he did that. Guys, you guys might freaking just freak out of what freaking Allen Robinson did. Okay, wait. Okay, that's me. Just keep watching. Freaking.
Oh.
I know. And it was pass interference on defense. Oh my god, like, if that was a touchdown, that would be even better than Odell's catch. No way. Goodness, God. Allen Robinson is a beast ever since I've gotten him back.
But you know what you do in NFL? If you're a slow cornerback, for example, like,
yeah.
Slow cornerback, like, maybe like Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman's not that slow.
Like, you see, who cares if it's a foul? At least it's not an 80-yard game.
Unless it's at the end of the game, because then, like, isn't it like an extra 5 yards from where the penalty occurred? If it's end of the game.
5 yards.
But still, if the penalty occurred 80 yards down the field, yeah, but if the penalty occurred like 80 yards down the field, you're gonna get 80, instead of just 80 yards, they're gonna get 85.
No, they're gonna get... No, I'm saying they don't catch the ball.
Yeah, it adds 5 yards from where the penalty occurred.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It's either that or it's down where the penalty happened.
No.
That's what I've seen the NFL do at the end of games, is they'll just give them 5 yards after that, or they'll just say they're down where the penalty occurred.
I like penalizing people, so... I'm kidding. I need to go charge my phone, so I have to go to, like... I'm probably going to call back, like, at, like, 7:50.
Yep. Okay, so... I'm probably gonna go too, so I can... So I can do my normal streaming thing. Yeah?
What?
Yes. Okay, that's cool. I'll probably still be streaming.
Be on it like 7:20?
Yeah, I will. Whoa, okay.
Okay, well, I'll call back at around 7:20, 7:30. Okay?
Okay.
Blade, you better have heard me, so make sure you pick up one.
Yeah, Blade, I'm gonna go too so I can do my normal stream. Just the normal.
One, yeah, you back by 7:30?
I'll probably still be streaming.
Okay, peace.
Peace. Okay. is the Titans have lost as Mariota comes in the game. Mariota has been in the game, but on the last play, he lost 3 yards, and then they hand it off to DeMarco Murray, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and 13, the Jaguars should be expecting pass, as the Jaguars have had one of the better defenses in the league, but they took their first loss last week as their Delaney Walker's wide open down the field at the 15. Mariota's a perfect 9 for 9 and 117 yards. Delaney Walker has 5 catches and 84 of those yards. So Delaney Walker is definitely putting in some work. Is there DeMarco Murray gets 2. The Jags have a 3-point lead. The Titans can tie the game, or they could take the lead, and DeMarco Murray says he's not going for the tie, he's going for the lead. That's going to bring the Titans lead up to 13-10, pending this extra point. The kick is up and it's good, making it 14-10. And this game, we're probably going to be looking at a high-scoring affair. Sean Green taking this out of the end zone, out to the 24, as that's going to be a 21-yard return. Here comes Blake Bortles as Denard Robinson had a spectacular catch. Absolutely amazing. As there again, Allen Robinson has been perfect. Is there's going to be a holding call on the offense after? So that's going to bring Denard Robinson's great catch back, and it's going to be a 1st and 20. Of course, now that Blake Bortles has seen that catch, he's probably going to be targeting Allen Robinson quite a bit this game. He's also a great threat on slants. Allen Robinson is looking to take this all the way, and he does. A 86-yard touchdown for Allen Robinson. That injury sure does not seem to be affecting him, as this is going to be another great 100-yard game performance already for Denard Robinson, as he's got 2 out of the 3 games that he's played. Of course, Allen Robinson is just a great young player. The Jaguars could not ask for a better receiver than Allen Robinson. And Allen Hurns, he's had 2 big games, but other than that, he's really not been a threat to teams. So really, the Jaguars have only had 2, maybe, I think, like 1 good receiver of the past games, and that's been Allen Robinson. Even though the Jaguars lost, Allen Robinson played phenomenal. He caught nearly everything that came his way, and it's the same here today. As that last play by Mariota for the first down will take us to the 2-minute warning. He's a perfect 10 for 10 and 126 yards. Mariota is playing great. Of course, now we're going to see some more passes as he dumps it down to Delaney Walker as Malik Jackson was getting into the backfield. That goes for a gain of 3, bringing up 2nd and 7. And ever since Malik Jackson has been one of the top players in sacks, he's been double teamed, or quarterbacks are just getting the ball out of their hands faster. As there, Mariota has another completion to Delaney Walker for another first down. Delaney Walker 5 yards away from a 100-yard game, as Delaney Walker's playing phenomenally. As here, screen pass, and Mariota has to throw it away. As Ian Williams and Malik Jackson were back there. And that's going to be Mariota's first incomplete pass. Here, so that brings up a 2nd and 10. Again, another screen. Ian Williams and Malik Jackson, or they're just going to give it to Ian Williams. So Ian Williams has his 3rd sack of the season. But ever since they've been double teaming Malik Jackson, Ian Williams has been the man to step up. As there, Ian Williams is in the backfield for a tackle for loss. The Jags are going to call a timeout, as that will bring up 4th and 23 after the 2 consecutive plays for losses. And Rashad Green is back to receive. This is on the goal line. Rashad Green wants to return it, as he's going to bring it out to the 22, 2 more yards than what he would have got if he would have just let it go into the back of the end zone. Now we're going to be looking at some Jacksonville Jaguar passes. Of course, they called the timeout to march down the field, as here Julius Thomas, his first play, or his first reception of the game, is a big one. Is that Julius Thomas? What a great way to get involved earlier. His first game back with Marcus Mariota ever since the injury. And ever since the injury, Julius Thomas has not played great. It's Allen Robinson with a great catch. Blake Bortles is playing phenomenally too, as he is over 200 yards. Is here near the red zone, and they're going to give it to Julius Thomas. Julius Thomas gets 8 there, and the Jags are going to go no huddle. Of course, they got the 2 timeouts, but they're certainly waiting to use it. Marcus Lee has his first reception of the game, and it's going to be a touchdown as he dives in to the end zone. As this, pending the extra point, will make it a 9-point game. The extra point is up and good, as that was almost blocked. But either way, it's still a 10-point game. And we're waiting for kickoff. As now from the Titans, we're probably going to see a lot of running, unless they get a big return, which they bring it out to the 24. So yeah, probably going to be seeing runs. I would not be surprised if the Jaguars are ready for the run, which this, if you are the Titans, would be a great chance to take advantage of that, but they're not. They're going to just continue to run. And even though DeMarco Murray might not be having the best game when it comes to rushing yards, he's playing great when it comes to rushing touchdowns. And here we will go into halftime with the Jaguars having a 10-point lead. But the Titans do get ball at half, so the Titans can make this a 3 or 7-point game. And here we're going to look at these stats, as the Titans' only advantage is the run game. Other than that, the Jaguars have been playing great in every other category. As there, DeMarco Murray runs it in for the first touchdown of the game. Then we head over to the Jags. Denard Robinson. Mariota throw to Delaney Walker, as Delaney Walker has been the main target for Mariota. And then on the next drive that the Titans had, DeMarco Murray takes another one in for a touchdown, making it 14-10. And here on the slant, Allen Robinson just catches the ball and then has the Jets to take it all the way, making the lead 17-14. And then here's the play before the halftime break that gave by Marcus Lee that gave the Jacksonville Jaguars another touchdown, making it a 10-point game, 24-14. And here we'll head out to kickoff, where the Jaguars will kick it to the Titans. Wright returns it. He's going to return it to about the 19-yard line, and then he'll be stopped. He'll meet a line of Jaguars. So Mariota will come back out onto the field after just running the ball on to halftime. We'll see if they are going to go pass first play out of half or run. They're going to do a play action. Mariota's forced out, and Porter, the player who came in for Telvin Smith, has a pick, and the Jaguars force the first turnover of the game. And the Jaguars are in field goal range. When A.J. McCarron was in, the Jaguars were not good down close to the end zone. We'll see if Blake Bortles has a different effect, as before Blake Bortles got injured, he was pretty good down there. And they're going to give it to Denard Robinson. He was looking for his 4th touchdown of the season, but he picks up the first down nonetheless, as he's tackled at the 16, bringing up a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Let's talk about Blake Bortles real quick. Before he got injured, he had over 500 yards, he had 7 touchdowns and 2 picks, and then of course the dreadful injury as Denard Robinson fumbled after trying to hurdle to the end zone, as DeMarco Murray barely gets out the end zone. But before the injury, Blake Bortles was looking to have an MVP caliber season, and then almost all hopes of that have went away. Of course, he still can get it with some great performances, but with all the other great quarterbacks, it's pretty unlikely, as there's a safety from Porter. Again, the linebacker coming in for Telvin Smith, and he's just playing great, as he's got a pick and a safety. But yeah, he was looking to have an MVP season, and then the injury, and then he comes back, or a game before he comes back, TJ Yeldon, he goes down, and when he comes back in this game, of course, Telvin Smith goes down with an injury that will keep him out for an extended time period. Of course, those two were playing great football as well, but we'll have to see if Blake Bortles can handle that, as they're a little bit underthrown, as his target was Allen Robinson. If that was throwing a little bit ahead, I think Allen Robinson would have had the catch, no doubt. As there, Delaney Walker has another catch for another first down. Mariota is playing phenomenally. If you think that Blake Bortles is playing phenomenal, Mariota is also having a great game. As they're probably going to call neutral zone infraction on Malik Jackson, as that's the advantage that the Jaguars have had in most of their games is they really haven't had many penalties. That's held them back is Rashad Green. Appears to have gotten injured. He's got a shoulder tear. And the Jaguars are back to having 3 people on the injury list. Rashad Green is not one of the major injuries for starters, but for special teams, he's going to be big, and it's going to be hard to replace somebody like that for special teams. But if there's a team that can do it, it's got to be the Jags. They're going to go play action here. Ian Williams is free. He's coming up. And Tajay Sharp makes the catch. As Aqib Talib has been in the area 2 times this game. And he's been tested twice. One, Delaney Walker has caught it, and now Tajay Sharp has caught it. So is that saying that Aqib Talib's dominance is coming to an end, perhaps? Or is he just not fit with the scheme this year? Of course, I think the Jaguars will re-sign somebody that good, or will re-sign him, because he has been dominant for most of his career, and I think they think it's just the scheme change, and it will take him a little bit to get used to the scheme change, but once he does, I believe the Jaguars think that he can be great in Season 2 with the Jaguars. As of course, he was one of the bigger trades, along with the Jaguars getting Bobby Wagner. But, so, the Jaguars are not trying to rebuild. They're not wanting to tank. They're wanting to go to the playoffs straight away. As here, Ryan Suckup is looking to attempt a 48-yard field goal. Ryan Suckup's field goal is up and good as it's through the uprights, making this an 11-point game. But yeah, the Jaguars have struck gold on some of these trades, including 2 offensive linemen, Tardif and Costanzo. Of course, Tardif was injured in the preseason, like Allen Robinson, and they were both out for the same length of time. But ever since they got Tardif back, I don't think the quarterback has seen much pressure on the side that Tardif is on. Of course, there's going to be no. Those are the big hits we don't like to see, and of course that's why, as Julius Thomas is injured, as he was favoring his leg, and Nelson Sterling is going to come in. Marcus Lee makes another catch, and he tries to hurdle, and that's going to pick up the first down for the Jaguars. But yes, I think the injury there to Julius Thomas could be big, and that might be 4 people out for lengthy periods of time. And we just got the news, it's a knee cartilage tear. That's probably a season-ending injury. So even if the Jaguars end up making it to the Super Bowl, he's probably not going to be able to play. It will be miraculous to see if he does play. Of course he is strong, so if there's anybody who could get through that injury, it's Julius Thomas. Not saying all the NFL players are not strong, but Julius Thomas is the player to get through that injury. As we see the stats from last week to last week, of course, Allen Robinson had 93 yards, 0 touchdowns. This week he has 60 or 79, sorry, and a touchdown. With that catch, it's going to be 188. So of course we're heading to the fourth. So of course he still has a chance to get stats. But I think the Jaguars are looking to just run this game out with Denard Robinson, put it away, because this is where they lost the game last week, is late in the game. Of course, it was to the Raiders. They have a great young quarterback like the Jaguars. But, of course, the turnovers at the end of the game is what killed the Jaguars. That's Denard Robinson's second fumble. This is not looking good for the young running back. He's fast, but he's got to hold on to the ball. Nelson Sterling is not able to hold up on Derek Morgan, and he gets in the backfield for a tackle loss of 3. Is here dumping it down to Nelson Sterling as he was wide open. He's going to make the catch and take it down to the 12, bringing up a 3rd and 8. And the question is Allen Robinson, is he going to be able to get over 200 yards? As Blake Bortles is being chased, he breaks one tackle, but not able to get away from Jarrell Casey and others. As this is going to bring up a field goal attempt for the Jaguars. And that's going to be good, as this will bring it back up to a 12-point lead for the Jaguars. And the Jaguars over a division rival winning would be great, and it would bring them up to 6-1. So of course, if they win this, their season is more than likely going to the playoffs, because the Colts are right now, they're way out of the playoff picture, and I can't. I think it's the Bills. No, it's not. I can't think of the other team right now that's in their division. But there's two teams that right now are like way out of the playoff picture in the division. The Titans and the Jaguars are the two closest teams to the playoff hunt. The Jaguars are one of the closer teams to the playoff hunt than any other team in the league. Is there Delaney Walker? Or no, that's Rashard Matthews, who is, or no, that's Tajay Sharp, who's flying high to make the catch. But yeah, the Titans and Jags are the two main teams to make it to the playoffs in this division, as Mariota's throw goes incomplete, as he's only had 3 incomplete passes this whole game, counting an interception. That was part of a decision-making error. But here we go. Can this Jaguars defense hold up like unlike the past few weeks? They've held up so far pretty great on the past few drives that the Titans have had, forcing them to punts. But now they're looking like they're just struggling. As there's an interception by Bobby Wagner, and that's certainly why the Jaguars picked up Bobby Wagner, is his inside, or his ability to make plays in the pass and force fumbles and get to the quarterback in the backfield. As Blake Bortles also only has 3 incompletions, so these quarterbacks certainly have a high completion percentage this game, as Mariota now, his completion percentage went down, of course, because he threw that pick, which brings him down to 4 incompletions. But Blake Bortles and Allen Robinson for the Jaguars just playing absolutely phenomenally. Of course, it's not just Allen Robinson who's been making plays. Other people have been making plays, but again, Allen Robinson makes another catch, and you can't stop big-time players from making big-time plays, and obviously that's coming true because Allen Robinson is a big-time player, and he's made big-time plays in this game. As he's over 200 yards. Is there Denard Robinson? We're going for the strip, but not able to. But he's still tackled for a loss of 1. And of course, this game certainly is not put away. Of course, because a field goal only makes this a 15-point game. But the Jaguars are probably going. I would assume they pass it here because I don't think they want to take the field goal, just in case they do get a 4th down. And they don't. It's Nelson Sterling, who's made some big-time catches for the Jaguars with Blake Bortles, makes another big-time. He's made a few this game, and he's just sealed the game for the Jaguars, unless Denard Robinson makes a mistake, which he has made 2 of them. But other than that, he's put the game away for the Jaguars, as Denard Robinson picks up the final 1st down that the Jaguars need. All they need from him is one more rush, or no, they're gonna line up in victory formation, the best formation in the NFL to end with. Of course, the Titans wish they could be ending with it, but the Jaguars get the privilege to end in it. And they don't have to call another plays. They're not going to. They're just going to line up. And there we go. The final second of this game ticks off, and this game is in the books with the Jaguars winning. The Titans fall to 4-4. The Jags improve to 6-1. Of course, the Titans' playoff hopes are still very alive. But the Jaguars looking like they're going to run away with this division, having beaten the Colts and the Titans in their first matchups. And yet they still have one of the bottom dwellers in their division. Gotta wait to see who that is. The Texans, who are 1-6. The Colts' playoff hopes are still alive as well. But I think, if I have to assume, I don't think they make the playoffs. I think the Titans are just a tougher team. Of course, the Titans have showed that last week with the dominant performance against a great defense. And Julius Thomas' season is not going to be ended, but it is going to be a lengthy injury, as he's going to have to take 6 weeks off. Of course, this is the last week that they can trade, so of course, I don't think they're going to trade. I just think they go out, find somebody in free agency. Oh wait, why am I still doing the commentary voice? Oh, or thing. But we are going to go ahead and sign one of these 2 in free agency, as of course. Yeah, I don't think Michael Williams is my guy, because look at that freaking speed. I'm going to pick up Nick Jacobs, 24-year-old, and he is going to be the replacement for Julius Thomas. We're gonna auto do that, whatever it's called. Of course, the only weakness on this offensive line is Peril Williams, who we're looking to draft a person to play right tackle, and not necessarily a right tackle, but somebody to play that spot. As of course we have a dominant defense. As we are still number 1 in defense, total yards. Yeah, like the second closest team is the Vikings, and they have allowed almost 800 yards more than we have. So, like they say, defense wins championships. We are going to cut somebody, actually. I just want to cut. We need him because you know what, I don't need this guy because we've got a great tight end core already. And other than that, let's just sim the week. Of course, we have 2 new. Actually, never mind. We have Nard Robinson. Okay, that's cool. Of course, we have the 2 new injuries, which, of course, are Rashad Green and Julius Thomas. 3 injuries again. We had more, but 3 injuries is still pretty bad. As of, again, all these players are returning from their injury. And who do we got next? We have the Chiefs. Certainly not an easy game. I would not be pretty mad if we do end up losing this, because the Chiefs are a great team. I'm gonna give him a contract. I'm careful. These guys reject because we only have to sign 3 more people. Ooh, we're both 6-1. The battle of the 6-1 teams. Of course, the Bengals are the best team in the NFL. Why are the Packers above us? We beat the Packers. Talk about some freaking bull crap. Hold on, I want to see how the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing, because I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Oh yeah, they're freaking AFC North. They're 3-4. They're definitely bouncing back from their 0-4 start. The Browns are 5-3. Oh my god, how the heck did the Browns become 5-3? I don't even think the Steelers and Browns have even played, so I don't even think... Wait. Marketing. Oh, player marketing. I don't get why Blake Bortles is going, not marketing that well. Of course, you know, frickin' every single Cowboy player, every single offensive Cowboy player has to be on this list. Team popularity. How the heck? Okay, you know what? If we're only that freaking popular after winning the Super Bowl, I'm guaranteeing it now. We are going to win the Super Bowl. Recent success 6-1 is bad? Are you kidding me? 6-1 is bad. God, what do we have to do for this frickin' fan base? 6-1 is bad. That is freaking awesome, isn't it? Freaking God, these fans, I'm glad these fans appreciate what we're doing. We're going to go ahead and play against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're both 84 overalls, but of course, like we've seen, overall does not matter. Because obviously the Chargers are the freaking best team to ever play, or to ever be in Madden, in Bengals rebuilds. And whenever I do rebuilds, the Chargers are always a great team. So it would not surprise me if the Chargers are above 400 and they magically make the playoffs and destroy every other team that's in the playoffs. Would not be surprised. But whatever. And here we go. I'm going to be back to commentating again. As here we go, we are down for kickoff in Arrowhead Stadium. It's the Jaguars will be kicking off first. And we are in Arrowhead Stadium, the beautiful Arrowhead Stadium. And as Jason Myers will be kicking off to Tyreek Hill, the fastest player in the NFL right now, debatably. And Alex Smith, manager, or game manager, heads out onto the field. Of course, Jamal Charles is the back in the backfield as he's not injured like he is in real life. But whatever, Jamal Charles is still making plays, and he's trying to show the Chiefs that they made a big mistake not bringing him back, as he can still play at the age of like 30 or 29, whatever. Don't get mad at me if I got his age wrong, because he didn't play in real life, so I don't care how old he is right now. Okay, you guys can go home and whine to your parents that I don't care how old Jamal Charles is, but I don't care. I just know who he is, and he was one of the better running backs when he was healthy, and he didn't tear his ACL. Yes, I said it. All my freaking Chief fans are gonna be pretty mad at me, because I said I don't care how old Jamal Charles is, and that I said that he was great before he tore his ACL. God. Because, there's always that one person who... Okay, whatever, I'm going to go back to the commentary. As Jamal Charles picks up a few yards there, bringing up a 3rd and 4. And the first pass for Alex Smith is incomplete as he overthrows Travis Kelce. Not many times you'll see an overthrow by Alex Smith, especially to his main target, Travis Kelce, but it was an overthrow as Denard Robinson is back to receive the kick. That's going to go out the back of the end zone. So the Jaguars will get the ball at the 20 as Jake Bortles, I meant Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles heads out on to the field, having a phenomenal game. Another person who has a phenomenal game was Allen Robinson, as Denard Robinson picks up 3 there, making it a 2nd and 7. But the Chiefs have a better defense than the Titans, so I think the Chiefs can slow down Denard Robinson and Allen Robinson. Of course, I meant Blake Bortles and Allen Robinson, but of course Allen Robinson had the spectacular catch against the Titans. If you thought Odell's catch was great, then you haven't. You should see Allen Robinson's. As you know, this should just be called. I should just call this video freaking Mastering OBJ's Catch, featuring Allen Robinson, but I didn't. But anyway, back to the commentary. As here we go, Blake Bortles drops back, slicks the throw, and tight coverage all around, and lucky that was not picked off as he was trying to force it in to Allen Robinson. Of course, the key inactives are Julius Thomas, TJ Yeldon, and those were the two key players. And Rashad Green is also a great special teams player. Telvin Smith is back. Or no, that's Alden Smith, not Telvin Smith. But Blake Bortles did end up throwing a pick. But the Chiefs are not in great field position, so I think the Jaguars defense would rather have the Chiefs in this field position than what they would be in if they would have punted the ball. Of course, Blake Bortles does not. It's not good for his stat line, as he's got 9 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Of course, only playing in 4 games, so that's 1 pick per game. But Jamal Charles is stopped on 3rd down, bringing up 4th down, and again the Chiefs will punt the ball away. This time, Denard Robinson will get to return the kick unless he calls for a fair catch. Which, of course, this kick is booming, as that was kicked over 50 yards, and Denard Robinson returns it to the 45. That's a 20-yard return. And the pressure that we thought we would see early has not gotten to Alex Smith. As there, Denard Robinson makes a great catch. I believe Blake Bortles knew Allen Robinson was going to make that catch, or else he would not have thrown that up. Of course, ever since the return of Allen Robinson, Allen Robinson, the return of Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns has not played great, as his 2 games of greatness has come to an end. Of course, he's not finding ways open, as there, a second pass of the game by Alex Smith was batted away by Kevin Dodd. We have not heard the name Kevin Dodd in a while. But there, Malik Jackson, who we've said a lot, is in the backfield to slow down Jamal Charles as he powers forward to get a yard, bringing up another 3rd down for the Chiefs. And surprisingly, the game that we thought was going to be a high-scoring game is not a high-scoring game, as he finds Travis Kelce, and Travis Kelce picks up the 1st down as there was nobody in sight when Travis Kelce caught the ball. Of course, when you're playing against Alex Smith in a team like this, you need people to be covering short, or else you're gonna pay, because Alex Smith does not take many shots deep. When he does, they are normally completions, or they are for a late game miracle. Other than that, Alex Smith does not take many shots deep. And we've seen over the years that he's running the way he does. He gets defenses on their toes as they're getting it to Jeremy Macklin as Bobby Wagner is there right away to make the tackle for a gain of 1. Bringing up another 3rd down. The Chiefs have only completed 1 3rd down. As here that's going to be 2 as Chris Conley holds on to that pass. And slowly but surely these Chiefs are picking apart the Jaguars defense, whether it be Jamal Charles through the run game or Alex Smith through the air. As Alex Smith throws it away as he finds nobody open. And that's going to be a 2nd and 10. As the Chiefs go 5 wide, of course, now the Jags are expecting a pass. As Kevin Dodd hits Alex Smith, which probably the reason the pass was so inaccurate. There, Kevin Dodd is wreaking havoc on the left side of Alex Smith, and we'll see if Kevin Dodd can continue that. As they dump it down, Jamal Charles breaks off 1 tackle, but there are 2 Jaguars there to bring them down. That includes Johnson and Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey is having a great rookie year, and on the 3rd drive, the Chiefs are again going to be punting. As Dustin Colquitt kicks it, as it's going to bounce in the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars and Blake Bortles will take the field again. And the first down play is a pass going to Nick Jacobs, the newly acquired tight end, and that's going to be a pick, the 3rd pick of the day for the Chiefs. And now the Chiefs start in field goal range, so are the Chiefs going to be the team to put up the first point of the game? Handing it off to Jamal Charles, but Malik Jackson is there for the tackle for a loss. As Malik, here we go on a 3rd and 10. Malik Jackson still wreaking havoc in the run game, not as much as in the pass, but here he is with pressure. Good thing Alex Smith is in this type of offense where he could dump it down, or like many other quarterbacks, Alex Smith would have been another sack. For Malik Jackson is here bringing up another 3rd down. He's going to throw it away as the screen is not open. And in field goal range comes Kyrie Santos. Is the only way he would not convert is if the kick is blocked or it's a bad kick. Kyrie Santos, and it's up and good as the Chiefs take a 3-0 lead. This one out to the 31. You gotta be thinking Blake Bortles maintain his focus and not force a lot of these players probably shaky, and that tells Eli Rogers is off the mark. And now I would expect give Blake Bortles these short routes. As there's another pick, Prince Amukamara has a pick. He's been covered. If that's his 3rd pick, I can't imagine what the rest of the game is going to be like. Alex Smith on the read option picks up 3. On 3rd and 7, what are the Chiefs going to do? Of course, they got a bag of tricks. They can go to Jamal Charles, or they have these short passing routes, which, so they do go down to Jeremy Macklin. Bobby Wagner is ready for that. He's going to let Jeremy Macklin get 2 yards. And it brings up a 3rd down, of course, getting into the game, trying to put up 7, and they can. Bobby Wagner is there to force the pass out of Albert Wilson's hands. That was a dangerous throw. And here, Kyrie Santos' kick is up again, and it's now 6-0. And we'll have to see if Blake Bortles can bounce back from this performance. Gotta be thinking if he throws one more pick, he's going to be headed to the bench for the game. Because 4 picks in 1 game in the first half is absolutely atrocious, but the Chiefs have been playing great coverage throughout the game, not allowing anybody to get open, and the Jaguars have not faced coverage like this, but here we go. Blake Bortles has a completion, his 3rd to Allen Robinson. He's got 4, completed 4 passes. And here we go, going play action. A great way to catch the Chiefs off guard, but Blake Bortles to inaccurate passes. Allen Robinson was wide open. And bringing up a 2nd and 10. Again, going play action for halftime. Blake Bortles was hoping to throw that away, but he got there too. As it's going to be a 3rd and 21, the Jaguars absolutely have to get points here if they want to stay in this game. I think they're going to call something special as force pass in. Good thing Denard Robinson was there to hit it away. That should have been a pick. But the Jaguars are going to be punting. It's not good to have your quarterback's confidence rattled, because when your quarterback's confidence is rattled, the whole team's confidence is shaking. As the Chiefs are going to go 5 wide on this play, meaning pass from the 10 as they're going to dump it down to Travis Kelce. That's going to pick up about 7, bringing up a 2nd and 3. Chiefs here wasting clock, but they're still going to go pass, as that's a slanted Jeremy Macklin. Jalen Ramsey able to make the tackle, and the Chiefs are just killing the Jaguars in the pass game. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it in the 2nd half, but the Jaguars kicked the ball to start games, so if the Chiefs don't score here, the Jaguars are sitting in a great position to take the lead. Of course, if the Chiefs do score here, it's a 2-possession game. And the Chiefs have been marching down the field only to get field goals, and I think that they'll take a field goal here. They probably do not want a field goal, but they will take the field goal if they absolutely have to. Here or there, in no hurry. Here with 35 seconds. But Jamal drops it. As this offensive line has been playing great. They have great talent as Grant gets a pick, and now the Jaguars are in position to at least get a field goal and make it a 3-point game going into halftime. As they're going to Allen Robinson, Prince Mukamara's foot was there, so Blake Bortles could not get the low pass to him. Of course, he has not tried testing Marcus Peters is there. It was a good thing he did, because Allen Hurns makes the catch, putting him at the 37, a few more yards, and they should be in Jason Myers field goal range. Dumping it down to Allen Hurns, and Allen Hurns will not get out of bounds, so they'll have to call the timeout. 4 seconds left. They are in field goal range, and they are going to line up for the field goal. Jason Myers' field goal is up, and it is good. Straight down the middle to make this a 3-6 game going to halftime. There unfortunately are no highlights, so we'll just skip the halftime show and get the kickoff as Marcus Lee returns it and brings it out to the 32. The Jaguars have some momentum coming out of halftime. The biggest thing that they should do is get the run game going with Denard Robinson. Something that they weren't trying to do before half is Denard Robinson breaking tackles and taken down at the 36, as that's a gain of 4. He just fought for his yards. And Jacobs lines up wide. Allen Hurns in the spot, hurt in the slot. Play action fake. Is going deep down the field to Allen Hurns, and there's going to be a flag thrown. And it's looking like this could be on the Jags. It's going to be pass interference on the Jags. It was Marcus Lee, who was initially a blocker, but I guess he got 5 down yards. He was blocking the cornerback 5 yards down the field. Nick Jacobs is wide open as he's got the completion. That will bring up a 1st and 10. And now they are just a few yards out of field goal range. There we go. Another pass going down to Nick Jacobs, and Nick Jacobs breaks one tackle, but Derek Johnson was there to make the tackles. There you see the stats from last week, and Blake Bortles stats have dropped down quite a bit. It's the same with Allen Robinson, but there Allen Robinson makes a great catch against Prince Mukamara. Of course, Allen Robinson's stats have dropped down a lot, but he still has 11 yards short of 100 again. Of course, the lowest yard he's gotten back has been 93. And that's not bad for a receiver. There he drops the pass, something that we have not seen a lot of since he's returned. As the Jags are in field goal range for sure, as long as they don't turn the ball over. They have a pretty easy field goal to kick. It's almost automatic if they don't convert, but they do. It's like Bortles will take this for a 6-yard run. And a Jaguars 1st down. Is on 1st and goal. The Jaguars will snap the ball, going down to Nick Jacobs, the newly acquired tight end, and he'll be about a yard short of a 1st down. Allen Robinson comes back into the game. The Chiefs were in goal line, and the Jaguars have the 1st touchdown of the game, and that's Allen Robinson, as he gives the Jaguars the lead. And the extra point is good, making this a 4-point game. To take the lead, the Chiefs would either need 2 field goals or a touchdown. as their Jason Myers kick is out the back of the end zone. And the kick, the Chiefs will take it down at the 25-yard line. With 3 minutes, the Chiefs will go pass on 1st and 10, as Alex Smith will throw that ball away. Nobody was open. As the Jaguars have been better in the pass game this week than they were last week. And Malik Jackson gets to the offensive line, and Alex Smith dumps it down on Travis Kelce, but he has no gain. As Travis Kelce struggled last week, only having 2 catches for 28 yards. This week already has more than that. He has 3 catches for 33 yards as Malik Jackson is through the offensive line, but not able to bring Alex Smith down as he throws it away. And it will bring up a 4th and 10 is what was not looking like a great game for the Jaguars to start, and what was looking like Blake Bortles was going to get benched. It's now turning around for the Jaguars. Of course, they've been playing great defense this whole game, only giving up 2 field goals, even off of a Blake Bortles pick that gave the Chiefs great field position. But the offense has turned it around. Obviously, the run game is still lacking, but the pass game has been a whole lot better since coming out of half, as they took up a bunch of time on their opening possession of halftime. And then the Chiefs don't take up that much time, which the Jaguars were hoping that they would. Of course, that means they would have a long drive, but I bet you the Jaguars would not mind if they would have gotten into field goal range. Of course, you don't ever want your opponent to do that. The Jaguars probably just know they have the game secured. I just want to get out of this. Of course, they're on a 4th and 8. We're assuming that they're going to punt, but they have done fakes. The Jaguars call a timeout to regroup or call a different play. Of course, they're going to line up in a punt formation, but they have pulled off fakes, and they are going to fake the ball, and the fake was almost complete. That would have been a heck of a catch if he was able to pull that in, but not able to, and they return it over to the Chiefs at their 40-yard line. As the Jaguars 40-yard line. But Jamal Charles picks up 7, bringing up a 3rd and 3. And the Chiefs are again in field goal range, but they don't want a field goal. Of course, they want the touchdown to take the lead, and Jamal Charles might answer that, as he doesn't, but he's 10 yards there, bringing up a 1st and 10. This is the closest they've been to the end zone, 22 yards, 2 yards out of the red zone. And of course, the Chiefs are in no hurry to score, they can run the ball as much as they want. Jamal Charles has 13 rushes for 50 yards, but none of that will matter if the Chiefs can't punch it in. Of course, if the Chiefs do punch it in, the Jaguars have momentum on offense, so the Jaguars would have a chance. As here, they're going to have a 1st and goal at the 8. And that's going to take us into the final quarter. The Chiefs down 4. It's 10-6. The showing of 2 great defenses has made this a great game. A fullback fake, and that's going to lose a yard. As Jamal Charles, it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9. The Chiefs are going to, I would not be surprised if the Jaguars make it, so the Chiefs have to pass the ball. Malik Jackson taking away the middle, and there Ian Williams is there to take him down in the backfield, losing another yard, making it 3rd and goal at the 10. Of course, forcing the Chiefs to go pass here to get the touchdown. The Raiders will have to defend it, as they have not been doing that well on this drive. Is here they get the completion to Jamal Charles, but Bobby Wagner is there to make the tackle for only a gain of 4, but the Chiefs are going to go for it. A really questionable call. Are they just doing it to get somebody offsides? No, they're legitimately going to go for it, and Aqib Talib has the 2nd pick of the season, and this is probably going to be a pick 6, as Tyreek Hill is pursuing Chase, and he holds Aqib Talib out the end zone. Of course, the Jaguars have the ball at the 7, but great job by Tyreek Hill. Blake Bortles takes the ball, and again, Allen Robinson just gets past Prince Amukamara for his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good, making it an 11-point game. There's 6 minutes left in the half. Or in the quarter, is the Chiefs are down by 11 points. And they were looking to get the score and at least make it a 1-point game, but they went for it on 4th down and gave the Chiefs a pick, nearly a pick 6, as Malik Jackson misses a tackle, but he makes it up by stopping him before the 1st down. And it's going to be 2nd and 1. Jamal Charles takes the handoff, as there was a high snap, but Jamal Charles also takes a hit. Telvin Smith returns from his injury. Jamal Charles has 53 yards. But other than that, the Jaguars have kept the Chiefs' pass game in check with 2 picks and quite a few incompletions, as this is one of the better games that the Jags have had when it comes to forcing interceptions. This is tied for their most interceptions in a game. As against the Colts, they've had 2 as well. Of course, it's not the first turnover they've got, because the first turnover they had was a fumble, and then Aqib Talib just got his 2nd interception of the season. And here's a double team. And Chris Thomas the catch with straight ball over him. As again, Telvin Smith is returning from that injury that he had. What? I thought he was out for longer. But there, Jeremy Maclin gets the touchdown, the first for the Chiefs, and Alex Smith has the touchdown. And yeah, the Chiefs are going to go for 2. They're going to go 5 wide. A little bit of a questionable play call here, but we'll have to see if it works. They're going to go slant, and it does. Jeremy Maclin has it, and it's going to be a 6-point game. The question is, can the Chiefs the last series, Titans, something that the Titans could not do. But the Chiefs have a all-around better defense. There, he had a wide open field as he got past Prince Mukamara, but he dropped it. He gets past Prince Mukamara, but this is first down like the last one. Is Eric Berry helps Mukamara playing out. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. Seconds, Allen Robinson picks up the first down. And that's going to take a 5-minute warning. Denard Robinson has another touchdown. That's going to put him over 60 yards. He struggled last week, had a great week against the Colts, and here he breaks off a long run, making this a 10-point game. That could be game. Can come back. It's the Chiefs, as that was the first play. My God. Oh, too much. Okay. But the Chiefs. Alex Smith has done most of the game. So you're going to have to try and take Alex Smith out of his comfort zone, as he gets Malik Jackson to touch the offensive lineman, so it's going to be an approachment call on Malik Jackson again, and Malik Jackson has been the most penalized defender on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they're going to get it to Alex Smith gets it to Albert Wilson for a gain of 3. Alex Smith is going to get his team to around 60 as he gets it to Travis Kelce, and he's going to be tackled at the 44, and giving them a first down. Is Kevin Dodd gets pressure, and Kevin Dodd has a sack. Kevin Dodd has been an X factor in this game. Of course, the Jaguars have not been able to create pressure in the last few games, as their Kevin Dodd gets a sack, and their Alex Smith gets it to Tyreek Hill. To keep the lead there right away to make the tackle, the Chiefs have to use their first timeout. As Malik Jackson gets pressure, and there, Aqib Talib was there defending, and he knocks that loose, bringing up a 4th and 11. They absolutely have to get this. And maybe they're probably going to take a shot deep if nobody short is open. Of course, if they do go short, it's going to have to be wide open. But they don't get the pass off. Ian Williams gets another sack. That's his 4th of the season. And that's going to seal the game for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, the Chiefs are stop the clock, but that's going to do nothing for them, as if they do, they're not going to have enough time to make the comeback unless a miracle happens. And there's Denard Robinson again is tackled behind the line. But that ultimately does not matter, of course. I think they do something out of the ordinary here in a late game situation. Of course, they do that. Go over the field, and it's a pick. It's 5th pick of the game. Of course, the Chiefs have no timeouts, so it's out of the... There's really nothing the Chiefs can do to win the game unless they get a 1-play touchdown here, and then they get an onside kick. But why? As there's another pick. That's got to be the game. Gaithers has his 3rd pick of the season. Alex Smith, the game manager, does not manage the game here, and that's going to do it. Of course, that's been the case here later on the last drive. There's Denard Robinson picked up the 1st down, and they don't even have to call another play. They won't, or they will, but they're not going to snap the ball. And I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm hungry. Well, guys, I think I'm going to sim this week and then end the season because my jaw is killing me. I know I said we would go to week 12, but yesterday I said we'd go to week 10. It's nothing short, and I don't know, I'm probably just gonna do 2 games for the rest because 2 games. Of course, if we do get to the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl is going to be its own stream. Simming the week, going to week 10, as I think going to week 12 is a little bit out of the ordinary, but yeah, on that case, we're gonna leave the stream here. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and see ya!